Has someone you care about started changing in quiet, unexpected ways this past year? Maybe they've grown thinner, weaker, or just different, and you can't quite explain why. Many people imagine that the end of life comes suddenly, one moment everything's fine, and then it isn't. But the truth is, for most older adults, the body begins sending gentle signals long before life draws to a close. The heartbreaking part? These early warnings are often missed. They seem small at first, easy to dismiss as just aging, but looking back, families often realize the clues were there all along, and by then it's too late to prepare to say what matters or to make those last memories count. I end today's video. We'll talk about 5 subtle signs that often appear in the final year of an elderly person's life, and how recognizing them early can help you offer comfort, dignity, and love in the time that remains. Stay with us until the end, because understanding these signs won't just prepare you, it will help you walk this journey with peace, compassion, and grace. Let's begin. Number 1, noticeable and unexplained weight loss. One of the earliest and most misunderstood signs of decline is unintentional weight loss. The IT may start with small things: clothes fitting loosely, favorite meals left unfinished, or a loved one saying, "I'm just not hungry anymore." While we often assume this is normal aging, it's rarely just that. Weight loss in later life can signal that the body is struggling to absorb nutrients, process protein, or maintain muscle mass. In simple terms, the engine is running, but it's running slower and using less fuel. As the digestive system slows down, food doesn't bring the same pleasure or energy. Taste and smell may fade, and eating starts to feel like effort instead of enjoyment. The result is less food, less strength, and more fatigue, creating a downward cycle. Sometimes, chronic illnesses like heart failure, cancer, or kidney disease are behind the loss. Other times, it's emotional depression, loneliness, or cognitive changes that reduce appetite. Families often try to fix it by offering more food, shakes, or favorite treats. But when the body begins its natural transition, forcing calories rarely helps. Instead, the focus should shift to comfort and small pleasures, easy-to-eat meals, soft textures, warm drinks, and shared moments. What matters most isn't the number on the scale, it's helping your loved one feel cared for, respected, and at peace with where they are. Number 2, deep and persistent fatigue. The second sign is profound tiredness that doesn't fade with rest. It's not about being a little more tired than usual. It's a bone-deep exhaustion that turns everyday activities, bathing, dressing, or walking across the room, into challenges. This kind of fatigue happens when the body begins conserving energy. As organ systems slow down, the body redirects its limited energy to what's essential, keeping the heart beating, the lungs breathing, and the brain functioning. That's why many older adults nearing life's final stage sleep more and move less. They might nap for hours during the day, drift in and out of awareness, or lose interest in activities that once mattered. Emotionally, this change can be painful, both for them and for you. Someone who once took pride in independence may feel embarrassed or frustrated. They might say, "I just can't do it anymore," or quietly withdraw from daily routines. But remember, this isn't laziness or giving up. It's biology. The best gift you can offer is understanding. Encourage rest, create a calm environment, and don't pressure them to push through. Instead, spend your energy on connection, quiet talks, gentle touches, and shared stillness. Sometimes love is not about doing more, it's about being there fully and patiently. Number 3, increasing confusion or emotional withdrawal. As life nears its end, changes in memory, awareness, and personality often appear. You may notice a loved one becoming more forgetful, easily disoriented, or having trouble following conversations. They might confuse names, repeat questions, or seem to drift between clarity and confusion. Physically, this happens because blood flow and oxygen to the brain decrease, just as other organs begin to slow. But the emotional effects can be even harder to witness. Many elders begin to withdraw from the world around them. They may stop participating in family discussions, spend more time staring into space, or appear uninterested in things that once brought joy. Some grow quiet and reflective, others seem detached or even irritable. It's important to remember this isn't them giving up on life, it's their body gently pulling back from the external world. During this time, communication changes. Words may matter less than presence. A calm voice, a gentle hand on theirs, or a simple "I love you" can bring deep comfort even when they can't respond. If you're noticing more confusion or emotional distance, take it as a cue to slow down. Meet them where they are, not where you wish they were. This stage is less about fixing and more about connecting on a human, soul-deep level. Number 4, frequent illness or slow recovery. As the immune system weakens, the body loses its ability to fight off infections and repair itself. You might see your loved one catching every cold, battling recurring urinary tract infections, or taking longer to heal from small cuts or bruises. At first, it may seem like bad luck, but repeated illness is often the body's way of saying, "I'm tired." Circulation slows, nutrients don't reach tissues as efficiently, and even antibiotics may not work as well as they once did. Something that used to heal in days might now take weeks. What's important to understand is that in the final year of life, infections often look different. There might not be a fever or obvious pain. Instead, you'll see sudden confusion, fatigue, or loss of appetite, subtle clues that something deeper is happening. For families, this can be frustrating. You want to fix things to call another doctor, try another treatment, find another medication. But there comes a point where comfort becomes more valuable than cure. Keeping your loved one clean, hydrated, and comfortable may matter more than another hospital visit. This doesn't mean giving up. It means recognizing when the focus shifts from extending life to enriching its quality, ensuring dignity and peace over procedures and pain. Number 5, changes in breathing and circulation. In the final stage of life, you'll often notice changes in how a person breathes and how their body feels to the touch. Breathing may become slower, shallower, or irregular, sometimes alternating between deep breaths and pauses. This rhythmic pattern, known as Cheyne-Stokes respiration, can sound alarming, but it's a natural part of the body's slowing rhythm. You might also notice their hands, feet, or nose feeling cool, or their skin developing a pale or bluish tint. This happens because blood flow is being directed to vital organs, leaving the extremities with less circulation. Even simple movements, talking, sitting up, or turning over, can cause breathlessness. Fluid may build up in the lungs, creating a soft, rattling sound. While these symptoms can be hard to witness, remember, they're not always painful. They're simply signs that the body is letting go. To bring comfort, keep the environment peaceful. A cool room, gentle lighting, soft music, or the scent of lavender can make a world of difference. Encourage shallow, easy breaths, and use pillows or reclined positions to reduce strain. When possible, focus on presence over panic. Hold their hand, whisper reassuring words, and let them feel your calm energy. This final phase is not just physical, it's spiritual. It's the body preparing to rest, and your presence can make that transition gentle and filled with love. Final thoughts: if you've recognized one or more of these 5 signs, keycap 1, weight loss. Keycap 2, deep fatigue. Keycap 3, cognitive changes. Keycap 4, frequent illness. Keycap 5, shifts in breathing or circulation. You may be witnessing the body's quiet preparation for its final chapter. It's natural to feel fear, sadness, or even denial. But understanding these changes gives you something powerful: the ability to focus on what truly matters. Instead of fighting the inevitable, you can create peaceful days and meaningful moments. Hot beverage, sharing a cup of tea together. Musical notes, listening to favorite songs. Open book, reminiscing over old stories. Speech balloon, or simply sitting in silence, holding their hand. End of life doesn't have to mean the end of connection. It can be a time of deep love, gratitude, and healing. If we're willing to slow down and listen to what the body is saying. If this video brought you insight or comfort, please share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to know which part resonated with you most and how you plan to honor your loved one in the time ahead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you won't miss future videos on aging, caregiving, and wisdom for life's later seasons. Thank you for watching, and remember, Even when words fade, love remains. Cherish each moment, because every breath, every glance, every touch is a gift.